Hi everyone, welcome to the Watchung Co-op Preschool. My name is Christi Porter Johnson. I am the director of the co-op. I am also one of the DPK teachers that shares for this year a cohort of DPK children with Miss Annalise. And this is my 20th year at the co-op. Both my children, who are now ages 11 and 16, were also students of the co-op a long time ago. This is a different beginning than most school years, but the co-op is constantly evolving and growing each year. With COVID-19, we are adapting and growing and evolving in new ways to help to keep our co-op families safe and healthy. Some of the ways we will be achieving this is by having each class enter and exit at different entry and exit points each day. Creative Play, our youngest children at the school, will be entering through our front playground gate. They will also be dismissed from this gate. There are two cohorts for DPK. Cohort A will begin their day on the playground. They will enter the playground from the parking lot entrance. This group of children will have some children that remain in the afternoon for DPK PM. After lunch, the children that do not stay in that class will leave the building and exit through that back playground entrance that is adjacent to the parking lot. The only time that the two DPK cohorts will share the same indoor space in the classroom will be at lunch. The classroom has now been divided with a 5-foot accordion divider that divides the class down the middle. I think that those of you who remember this space will still be very surprised at how large this classroom still have maintained, even with that divider in the middle. DPK Cohort B will enter from the front door of our school. Cohort B will also exit through that front door at the end of the day. Unfortunately, unlike other years when we've allowed children to come back in after dismissal at the end of the day to use the bathroom or get something out of their cubby that they have forgotten, we will be unable to accommodate that this year due to the health screenings that are required each time that someone enters and exits the building. So I apologize for that. Each class will have one lead teacher and 1 to 2 assistants each day. So upon entering your child's classroom or outdoor space, their temperature will be taken. It is a contactless temperature thermometer that the teacher will be using. If your child is uncomfortable with the teacher taking their temperature, you may use our school thermometer, but the teacher will need to read the reading on the thermometer in order to record it in our health logs. There will also be a health screening questionnaire that will be needed to be answered each day by each family. Staff members will also be going through the same screening. The health screening form will be available online. You can either do it prior to school virtually, that will be submitted to me, and or you may come to school and answer the questions that the teacher will be asking you. If your child is unable to meet more than 2 of those health requirements, or does not meet, 2 of those health requirements or more, one of them, the most important, being a fever of 100.4 and over, they will not be able to stay at school and will have to remain out of school, fever-free especially, for a 24-hour period, also without any fever-reducing medication. If hand washing is not available upon entering, as it will not be for the children that are entering the playground in the morning, there will be hand sanitizer readily available. There are also contactless hand sanitizer stations throughout the classrooms and rooms in the co-op building. So many of you might be wondering, it's the big question, will my preschooler be required to wear a mask while they are at preschool? And the answer from the state of licensing, Department of Licensing, is that yes, they will be very, very strongly encouraged, especially if they are unable to socially distance, which most preschoolers do not do very well. So start practicing having your child wear their mask for short periods of time. They, of course, at school will not be wearing their mask at rest time. They will not be wearing their masks at snack time. If it is extremely warm outside, they can certainly take a break with their masks, but they would have to remain social distance. So I encourage you to allow your child to pick out a mask, let them decorate a mask. The teachers will all be masked, and to somehow and somewhat allow the children to still see their teacher without their masks. The teachers will be wearing on lanyards photos of themselves unmasked. So your child will be able to see their teacher at all times without their masks. So an important part of being at the co-op is always being the co-op kid at the co-op. And this always has included in the past bringing a snack and sharing it communally at our snack time. This will continue. All snacks will need to be sealed in bags. Nothing can be pre-opened. We will not be able to serve that. Even if it's a jug of water, we will not be able to use that. So I encourage you to have everything in sealed bags. We can wash fruits and veg at the school and cut and serve it. Something that's easy though for the teachers would be greatly appreciated. And all snack and all water will be served from the teachers. The children will not be serving themselves this year. Outside play, dress for it every single day at the co-op. We will be running our sale through Biddle and Bop, a local business that sells outdoor gear for children for a week, and there's a percentage off if you do order it from that week, during that week. But please, please, please dress your child that they will be going outside every single day and that they will be getting dirty and messy every single day. We, in other years, were able to accommodate and provide extra outdoor clothing and sometimes extra indoor clothing if your child got wet or soiled. We are unable to do that this year. The only thing that we will be able to provide are new socks and underpants that can be used and just taken home and not returned to the school. But anything else we are unable to have as extras at the school, so please remember to have your child ready. And if you need further guidance on that, you can ask me or your child's teacher about what those items will be. As far as cleaning at the co-op, every day at the end of the day and after snack and after playtime, tables and chairs will be wiped down with bleach wipes. We are in the process of purchasing a dishwasher, so toys can be run through a dishwasher. If toys have been put in a child's mouth or shared in a way that need to be further washed and sanitized, they will be placed in a bucket and sanitized and removed from the classroom for the day and then returned the following day. The outdoor space will also be sanitized after using with a specific cleaner that's been approved by the Department of Licensing. And if you have any questions, please always feel free to reach out to me. Our teachers, Marianne and Annalise, will also be making videos, and Ms. Shea, about what will happen in the classroom and the values and concentrations for those particular classrooms for the year. So as of now, also in the classroom, there are no dress-up toys that can be used. Your child can bring a lovey, especially for the children that are staying for rest time. All belongings for each child will be kept in huge Ziploc bags that will be closed and hung on their hook in the either office or classroom. Each child in DPK will have a cubby in the classroom where their lunch and water will be kept. They will be kept on, the cubbies will be divided between cohort A and cohort B. So that's a lot of information. If you have any questions, like I mentioned a few minutes ago, please feel free to reach out to me. Just like every other year, I have both excitement and nervousness for the school year to begin. I truly cannot wait, though, to hear the children's voices. It's been a very large void in my life in the last 5 to 6 months, not being around preschoolers. I can't wait, as I said, to hear their voices, their laughter, and their conversations and what they will share with me. I can't wait to watch the co-op learn and adapt and grow together in this new world that we're living in. And I'm looking forward to working with each and every one of you throughout this school year. Thank you so much for listening.